In this video, I turned SpongeBob into a horror game. SpongeBob is a masterpiece, and horror games tend to always go viral, which is why I'll be combining the two using the Unity game engine. Although there are tons of SpongeBob horror games already, I've always wanted to make one myself. So let's see if this is the secret formula for going viral. Also, I'm making it completely free to download. I'm basing this game on the original Graveyard Shift episode, which means I'll need to include the hash slinging slasher, SpongeBob, along with all the night closing duties, and of course, the Krusty Krab setting. But the most important thing is finding free 3D models we can steal. I mean, borrow to save precious time. Because let's face it, after a year of nothing, I need to speed things up. Well, this is a great start. We got SpongeBob, the Hashling and Slasher, and the Krusty Krab, but the inside is still incomplete. This looks like I'm gonna have to finish this myself. I mean, how hard can it be?
1 week later.
Turns out, I had to learn Blender and all its tools from scratch, but I managed to expand the building and recreate all the rooms just like in the show. I went ahead and built out Mr. Krabs' office, the kitchen, and even the bathroom to match the original. But we definitely need to add some furniture to tie everything together. Now that we got the environment, I need to add the player.
Hi, how are you?
I went ahead and copied the player controller from my Animal Crossing first-person shooter game, then attached the SpongeBob model to it. However, there was one slight problem with the model.
Good grief, he's naked!
So to fix this, I had a simple solution. So now when you look down, you can see your feet and it actually feels like you're playing as SpongeBob. Okay, now that problem's fixed, but we have another issue at hand. Like these doors don't work, for example. So let's build out the entire interaction system we will need. For the doors, I added animations using tween, so now we have this.
Are you open? I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe.
But doors are just the beginning. For a horror game, we need two crucial mechanics: grabbing objects and hiding from danger. I created a simple system that shoots a raycast directly from the player's camera. Depending on what it hits, we can grab it, open it, or trigger whatever we want.
And I want you to make me a Krabby Patty!
Start digging in your butt, Swin.
What? What?
And since running from the slasher isn't an option, hiding becomes essential. I added trigger zones around lockers where pressing H makes you undetectable and snaps you into position. Originally, I wanted the slasher to yank you out of the locker, but playtesters said it was too unfair, so I ended up scrapping it. But even with all these mechanics, there's another huge problem. This environment isn't scary at all, and we are making a horror game after all. This was actually the first time I messed around with lighting, and I feel like it really ties everything together. I also went ahead and added the telephone that will randomly ring, and when you answer, no one will be there. Most of the time. With our mechanics and environment completed, it's time to add the actual closing duties. After rewatching the episode, I put together a task list. The player will have to take out the trash at night, as well as clear trash off the tables, mop up all the puddles, clean the bathroom, and chop lettuce. I also added 2 extra tasks that weren't in the original episode, which are organizing condiments and pans, plus securing Mr. Krabs' valuables in the safe. I thought about how I would show the closing duties to the player, and just a basic text pop-up seemed too boring. Then it hit me. Have the player hold the floating shopping list. Instead of bombarding the player with every single task at once, I settled on having 2 tasks at a time that are randomly picked. Once these 2 tasks are finished, you get another 2 random tasks until eventually you finish all the closing duties. Now, for the tasks themselves, they're actually pretty straightforward to implement. I added trigger zones for the dumpster, trash cans, and safe so that when specific objects enter these zones, the task gets completed. For certain tasks like the puddles, when players approach them, they get a UI pop-up and feedback during the interaction. I made some of the closing duties spawn their objects randomly throughout different areas of the Krusty Krab, so each playthrough feels unique. All the other tasks just build on top of these 2 core systems, which made them pretty easy to implement. All right, what do we got so far? Tasks, check. Spooky atmosphere, check. But what's missing? Right, something that actually wants to... So let's go ahead and add... But before we could even do that, we need to understand what exactly our AI will need. So I've come up with 3 features. Basic navigation, so that the slasher could wander around the Krusty Krab. Randomized spawning, this is to keep his moves unpredictable. And sound detection. If the player drops an item or runs, the slasher should be alerted. With these features, players will have to carefully plan their moves and sneak around to avoid making noise and getting caught. Navigation is surprisingly simple. We could just use Unity's built-in mesh system. For spawning, I made sure he appears outside your sight range so he doesn't randomly spawn in front of you, and added a cue of the lights flickering so you know he's on the hunt. He also despawns randomly to give the player some breathing room to get things done. And for sound detection, any dropped objects or player movement creates a radius that draws the AI straight to that spot. Once the slasher sees the player, he goes into full chase mode, and the only way to escape is by hiding. I also made it so the slasher could interact with doors, and the player can shut doors behind them to slow him down if he's chasing them. Okay, with the core game completed, I realized what's a horror game without a power outage? When the lights go out, the slasher goes into full hunt mode, meaning you have to be extremely careful while searching for the generator to restore the power. And don't even think about hiding the entire time. The slasher will not despawn, so stealth is your best friend here.
It's on and off if I don't turn it back off. No, I didn't make any sound. I was crouching. I was crouching, Michael. I was crouching.
And that's it. The game's complete and free to download on my itch.io page. After 8 months of unpaid labor, a like or subscribe would mean the world to me. Join my Discord for links to all my games and updates on what I'm working on next. I'd love to see your reaction videos, so make sure to tag me if you end up playing the game. If you don't want spoilers, click away now. Otherwise, here's some gameplay footage of my friends. Thanks for watching.
Really want to run? So I'm gonna run! Run! Ooh! Okay. Nope. He can't see. He only goes off of sounds. Let's try to get you a bit out of here. Chocolate! That's crazy here. Where does he go? Where does he go? If we went to the let's go by the chum bucket. Is that the Squidward baiting? That should not be in the dumpster. Speaking of, what do we got on the menu? Coral bits, kelp shake, sea foam, soda. Oh shit! Oh god, I can't sprint, right? Oh my god, okay. This.
Oh, that was no. Oh my god.
So you finished it?
No, I dropped it like an idiot. It's playing scary music. So much. I hate you so much.
Oh, he runs! Oh. Brother. Where did you go?
Oh, I'm drop kicking it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Thanks, man. Oh, you can't be doing that to me when I'm so far in. I can't lose this. Oh. No! No! I spent 3 years. 3 years.
Oh, what the f? Michael, close the door. I closed the door, Michael. I should have at least gave me 2 seconds. Oh, there's 5 levels. What's that, Michael? It's a topless woman running at me. Watch, here comes the topless fish. No? Where is he? Oh, he's outside. Oh, okay, wait. That's the fake. This is the fake table. Like why is he so fast right there? I'm done. I'm gonna go myself, and then I hope this game never makes it out of the folder.